Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Order and introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from one winking.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. I wonder if she captured the heart of Edgeworth. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Alright, here we go. Witness's account.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy-witsy.
Well, Your Honor, I see it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? I mean, why would you not? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright, here we go. I mean, why wouldn't you cross-examine?
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. Let's press on that.
Why did you do that?
How? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
Oh, what? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Alright, let's go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Alright, that means we can't randomly press things now. Let's think about this for a second.
The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
Alright.
dodged one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
That's it. Nothing really jumps out as contradiction. There's gotta be something in there somewhere. Maybe I'd better press her on the facts of it. Except I don't know which one to press her on. Okay, let's press on this one since she hesitated. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. Obviously, I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stings.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing and you're lying. I'm thinking she's lying because she was there, like she was there when we arrived. I don't think she saw nothing. I think she's lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Who? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Is that a legitimate argument? I mean, no one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hair looks far from normal to me. I mean, you have spiky hair, you're the one to say about these kind of things. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Alright, we got through that. Witness's account.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statuette clock, the finger, I think. Well, the accuracy of my report does startle you.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Alright, is it the same contradiction as last time? The fact that the clock doesn't actually look like clock. Let's just take a look at the things we have. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. We could present that, I guess. Let's take a look at the floor plans as well. Dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Possible. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did that clock, and then the statue in her clock. I think it's this one. I think. Shall we press on it or present this person? A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Oh, well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Yep, that is true. Let's present the thinker to her.
Objection!
Yes, that is correct. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Oh, dang. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Right? Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course, you will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Still. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Great. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Oh, what? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
Oh, what? Because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could have easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Of course not. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It could have rung. Oh, right. There were things inside of the clock. Correct? There was stuff with papers. Like, she did. Should I present this later? Yeah, that's it. That's correct. It couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty, it is broken, the batteries are dead. I guess it's empty, I guess. It should be empty, right? That clock is missing its clockwork. Ooh, okay, this is going well. How could you possibly? Just have a look, as soon as you can. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Oh, yay. Oh, dang. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Ooh, Edgeworth coming back. Tusk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you forgot one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? Of course we can with the record. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is, of course, my cell phone. The one with the record. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. I wish I had one like that.
You have a girly phone.
Hey, pink is a man. Okay. Oh, wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Okay. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edward. Not. Let's hear the conversation.
Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Alright, we got that. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That one makes sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Of course we do, because it's made by Larry. One thing he can do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. So you just present the clock itself, cause it's made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, never, ever.
Oh, what?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today.
Ooh, so funny.
Oh, she's gone crazy.
Alright, here we go. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She didn't, and she should die for it, die!
That was a quick change of heart. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Leave me. Did I lose it? I guess I did.
Harry. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was clocked because you held it, you had heard about it. I doubt she held it, so she must have heard about it. I mean, without a wiretap in the room. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was clocked. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the finger was clocked. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock and it's this wiretap. Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Yes, the wiretap, that's correct. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is this? Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. Who knows what that is? This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping a phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim never say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was clockless. Let's just check this in case. Yep, it's correct. It's this right here. Take that! I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue with a finger and it tells you the time. Alright, that's it. Miss April May. Use the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
Alright. It's not fair. All of you are ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court see the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. I doubt she did it because when Phoenix and Maya were there, she was across the street in her hotel room, and obviously she couldn't have run across and... Okay, that's the deduction, but in the first scene of this case, obviously it wasn't her. She didn't have a 6 change, so why the wiretap? Why did you tap the phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't the tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edrum wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's total speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped the phone? Ha! I would like to see her prove that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's taught that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. We didn't say that, did we? We just asked her why put the wiretap. So, where does that leave us? It is my great pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No! They're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well... Come on, think of something. Call the bellboy, suppose. I think we should call the bellboy. Because we've gotten as much as we can from Miss May and clearly she wasn't the murderer. Let's try calling the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I will consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'll better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I mean, we didn't say that Miss April May is the killer, but if we give up now, we can't cross-examine the bellboy. So, I guess accept the condition. All right. I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool, you fell right into my trap. Yeah. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.